Senator Alex Padilla. Quesadilla.
Yeah.
Dragged out of a press conference.
Wait, do you like flour or corn tortillas?
Like crunchy or soft?
Okay.
No. What? I feel like a corn tortilla is always crunchy. I don't like.
Yeah, you think that?
I don't like crunchy.
You just said
tacos.
everything we needed to know about you. Just in that.
Flour would be the answer.
No, it's all good. I just can't even believe you answered that way. That was just an unbelievable answer. Soft or crunchy? Is that what you said? Dan, do you eat food?
All right.
Soft or crunchy?
When I think of corn versus flour, the most natural thing comes when you talk about a taco. And if you get a crunchy taco, it's a corn. And if you get a soft taco, it's what was the other one? Wheat?
I think it's marshmallows or no marshmallows, Dan.
Whatever. I like soft taco. Listen, it's fine. I don't know. What do you want me to say? I don't like crunchy tacos.
You said everything you needed to say.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I had an indigestion. Okay, what's the next one?
Senator Alex Quesadilla dragged out of a press conference.
Yep.
Oh my God. Is he being like a baby about it? They're going to make him get dragged out?
How's he a baby?
Look at him.
That guy's fighting for his country right
He's
now.
like, drag me. I'm not going to walk.
Play it. We'll see.
Hands behind your back. Hands behind your back.
If you let my hands go ahead, put them behind my back. All right.
Cool. Hands one hand. Lay flat. Lay flat.
I feel like if you were one of these cops, you'd be like, I'd be like, you know what? I don't want to be the cop arresting someone. Why? You got to stop. You can't fucking laugh every 5 seconds or the show is not going to fucking work. Get control of yourself, okay? You are an adult, I assume, okay? Get it together, man. You're a fucking mess. Look at you. Look at you. Your life is falling apart. You can't even fucking pay attention. God damn it.
You stop fucking with me, okay? You're fucking with me so much.
Look at him walk.
He can't walk. He's getting tackled by cops.
You know what? This is going to be you when you lose everything.
Good.
It'll be. That's Steve right there walking out.
True. I hope so. I hope it is.
All right.
Cool. Hands one hand. Lay flat. Lay flat.
Other hand, sir. Other hand.
It's not funny. They let him go after this though. That's good.
There's no recording allowed out here.
Ooh, no recording allowed. They said.
There's no recording allowed out here per FBI rights.
Per the FBI rights?
I didn't hear him. What did he say? Say it again.
I did not know. There's no recording allowed out here per FBI rights.
Ooh, per FBI rights. That's what he said.
Well, sorry. FBI rights. They got
What do
you.
you think about that guy getting arrested, Dan, or detained?
What did he do?
He
I mean,
tried to ask-
if he shot someone, I think
he didn't shoot anybody. He tried to ask Christine Noem a question, and then they immediately arrested him. He's the senator,
for which state?
California, the state they're in.
I'm Senator Alex Padilla. I have questions for the secretary because the fact of the matter is a half a dozen.
I feel like I need to see what happened before this.
That is where it starts, really.
What-
I said the same thing you said because I'm like, show me, because was this guy fighting for like a minute? But that was the first time he said something, they immediately took him out. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but he's also like pushing forward right from the
I
split
don't think
second.
he's pushing forward.
That's
They're
a
him
pushing
back.
forward.
That's resisting, pushing back.
He's trying to get forward, right?
No, he's trying to hold his position.
I need to see 10 seconds before this.
Okay.
Where can I see that?
Nice shot.
Chat, I need to see this 10 seconds before this moment.
You got a tinted link something.
Not acceptable. The Department of Homeland Security and the officers and the agencies and the departments and the military people that are working on this.
Aren't you not supposed to wear your hat inside? I remember that they said you're not supposed to wear your hat inside, at least in the military.
Who's they?
I don't know. The fucking.
She's not in the military.
I just don't think you're supposed to wear a hat inside.
It's considered rude.
No, I think like it's guidelines, like for government personnel and shit.
Oh, okay.
Operation will continue to sustain and increase our operations in this city. We are not going away. We are staying here to liberate this city.
Where do I see
from
the?
Wait.
Socialist and the
Wait.
Burdensome
coming up.
leadership that this governor and that this mayor have placed on this country and what they have tried to insert into this city. So I want to say thank you to every single person that has been able to do this.
What?
He's trying to push forward
He
past.
was standing there. He just wanted to ask a question.
No, he's not standing there. He's trying to push forward past them. I mean, listen, I'm not for arresting senators, but like,
Okay,
I don't know. You're not allowed. Like, they don't know. Maybe you're a fucking. Maybe you are an identical lookalike to the senator of California, and they like you're trying to push up towards this person.
If he was an identical lookalike, how would he even prove who he is? Ever.
Exactly. That's why you have to take time to ask questions.
Like, what would you ask?
You're okay with them. What do you think should have happened here?
She could have looked at him and acknowledged him at least.
Why do I feel
cold. Like
No.
at the end of the Pirates of the Caribbean movie.
What do you think should have happened in this situation? You have dude trying to push past her security.
I don't know if he's trying to push back. He has a question.
He's in the middle. She's in the middle of a
She could
fucking
have
press
responded,
conference.
and then they could have taken him out if he didn't shut the
Okay,
fuck up.
I'm
They
sorry.
could have let him have his 10-second moment.
When you're in a press conference, do you have to stop and respond to everyone that wants to?
You don't
hassle
have to, but if he's a
What do you
fucking
do when
senator from
someone's hassling you
California
at
and
a-
you're out there as a DHS trying
Okay, when you are hosting a press conference and someone starts hassling you, haggling you, whatever, and then starts pushing towards the stage,
I say give him a fucking
what
mic.
should happen?
Give him a mic and
What
let's
should
go.
happen if I
Let's
do
go
that
down.
on a Dave Chappelle show and I start haggling him and starting to climb on the show? What should happen? I'm the senator of California. I own the state.
If you're the senator of the
I'm-
senator of California and she's in your state, I think she could have answered his question at least.
Okay.
And then if you wouldn't have left, then kick him out, then arrest him, sure.
Okay, but it seemed like he was pushing forward the entirety of this time.
Because he was being pushed back. Every action
can't
needs
be-
an equal and opposite
No,
reaction. Dan.
no,
How
it
do you
doesn't
think it's
need
right?
to.
If somebody starts pushing you back, are you pushing forward or are they pushing back?
You're pushing forward and they are resisting your push forward.
So the guy was resisting him. That's what you think was happening.
I think that she has security that are designed to keep people, when she's doing the press conference, from coming. And by the way, fuck the Trump administration. I hate them all. I'm not sweeping for them. Just in this case,
Not true.
What?
What?
In this case, this was not. This was
Okay.
like this is like a Hassan.
Replay it then. If
This
you're
is
so
like a
confident. Replay it.
Hassan move.
Replay it if you're so confident. Hassan would never do this also.
Tried to insert into this city. So I want to say thank you.
So I'm doing my show here, and some fucking.
She's doing her little, weird
I'm doing
press
my thing,
conference,
and
yeah.
there's some fucking dude yapping, trying to climb onto the stage.
Well, some dude is the federal senator.
Oh, I'm sorry. If you're the fucking, where do we draw the line? So if I'm just
Don't
like,
know where you draw the line,
if
but
I'm
probably
state,
somewhere before.
state House member 316 of California, can I just go fucking fuck with every Dave Chappelle concert?
Why are you even here if you're just not going to respond to or do anything for the audience? Why not just make this statement in D.C. then? Why even go to California?
What does that have to do with the fact that he's pushing past their
He's not
security?
pushing back. Oh, go forward. Is he pushing back? Let's see.
Who's going to be pushing
Show me.
forward?
Show me.
Has been able to
Oh, he's getting pushed back.
Because he is.
Standing there. What? That's what happened.
He's pushing forward.
Maximize it. Maximize it. Maximize it. He's not trying to hold his ground.
I need a different view.
No, we got it all right there. Look, see, the guy's pushing it back. Dan's like, look
He's
at him
trying to
pushing
push forward.
He's trying to resist being pushed back.
He's trying. No, they're trying to resist being pushed back.
I also want to talk about
I need a different view.
how many of our ICE agents
I need a different view.
It's sad what you've become, Dan. You click the one with the troll face?
tried to insert into this city.
And I
Lives of
Tried to
TikTok.
insert
Oh
into
yes.
this city. So I want to say thank you to every single
Wow, look at him.
Wait, hold on.
Oh,
We got to watch
shit.
from the start.
The orangutan reach. That's what this one's called.
Hold on. He's coming forward. He's stepping forward.
Is he, though?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Look,
stepping.
he's stepping forward, and he's like,
is
whoa,
he
whoa, 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 whoa,
stepping
whoa, whoa,
forward?
whoa, whoa, whoa. Sorry, sir. You can't step forward that much anymore. You got to be pushed back. And now he's resisting. You stop resisting. Stop resisting. Like that. That's what's happening. You could see it right here. He's pushing forward. He keeps pushing forward. You could have just stand in one place and ask your question. It wasn't enough for him. He had to push forward and ask the question. I rest my case.
Really?
Yeah.
Challenge. Maximize the video so that the audience can see best. I want
It
you to
gives
play,
you like 10 more pixels.
and I want you to pause as soon as you see his leg.
So I want to say thank you.
Do you think his leg ever goes forward from here or only backwards?
Maybe he just stepped there. You don't know, because I don't know what happened a half second
Oh,
before
you don't
this.
know now. Because
I-
before you said you knew, now you said you don't know.
I know that, you know what? There has to be another video. I need another video. I bet he just arrived at that position. Make me a bet. I bet you that foot was just planted there within the last 5 seconds. Bet me money. Bet me money.
$25.
Fine. Find me the source of this. Those feet, those are fresh paw prints.
Nope.
On that carpet.
Definitely not.
Guaranteed.
Nope.
Yep.
No.
You think he was just there, just chilling the whole time? Then he started asking a question?
I think it was there for...
Nope. That's plus
Enough time.
$25 for me, guaranteed. I need 5 seconds before this.
3 seconds.
He doesn't move. Oh boy. This is not 3 seconds before that. Democratic fucking operatives in chat trying to fake news. I didn't know we had so many Hassan viewers in here. I need 5 seconds before the 5 seconds.
You're painfully out of touch. That's what's going on here.
No, they're out of touch.
Out of touch. Out of touch billionaire.
No. Hey, how about you shut up, Will Random? You're watching me. Yeah. And I'm going to fuck your mom later.
Chat has a break the silence, says he has a better view.
Does he?
That was 2 minutes ago. Might have been the one we already watched.
Where?
Is this Lenny the recent chat? No, it's not. Too late.
His interview. I don't want his interview. He's a goddamn liar.
I don't understand what's church about this.
Well, it's coins. You think you could do that, though?
Yeah, easy.
I don't know.
Is that all the practice you got in your kitty outfit?
I thought about it as I was doing that I looked like a kitty cat when I was doing that. So, is this it? Dan is a bootlicker. Yes.
Ooh.
I already know this is not going to be it.
Nope, it's not. Wait, do you know there's a trick?
Here we go.
Never mind then.
Twitch clip.
A Minecraft movie and the Fallout TV series.
Chicken jockey!
Of players.
I'll allow it.
I don't get it.
You know. All right, so no one has it. Fair enough. Well,
I win by default.
no, I guarantee you his feet were freshly there. Someone will find it. And I'll be proven right, and I'll be plus $25 in my camp.
Okay.
All right, whatever. We can't stay here forever. I have the... Wait, hold on. If it's not the clip, what's going to happen to this person?
We'll laugh. Next topic.
This is supposed to connect them. Wait, I know you have to do...
What are you trying to do right
You do that, and then you do this, and then when you do this, boom. See that? It resizes both right away. Amazing. Okay. Okay.
What next?
Indian plane crash only has one survivor.
Okay.
Yes. Shorts.
The pilot of Air India's doomed flight out of Ahmedabad issued a desperate...
You know the name of that place? You know where that is?
Ahmedabad?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's south of New Delhi.
Okay. It's not. Where is it?
What do you mean?
Where is it exactly in India?
I just told you.
South of New Delhi? Where's New Delhi in India then?
South of Kashmir.
Point on the virtual Dorito chip that is India, where this place is.
In the northern upper middle part of the country.
You just said it was south.
Part of the country, yes.
But now it's in the northern upper middle?
Middle part. Kashmir is north of India, yes, so.
Okay. Actually, I don't give a shit. I just wanted to see how much you would bullshit.
No, I don't need to bullshit.
You know what? Now, let's check you. Now you're fucked.
It's going to take you at least 5 minutes to Google it, and you'll forget what you'll be trying to Google.
India,
so.
Ahmadinejad.
Ahmadinejad? That's what we're looking up now?
I love
that guy.
I love... What happened to this guy?
Well, you know. He wasn't the nicest person to us. We didn't like him that much, so.
Where's he now?
The Jews got him.
What's he doing right now?
Don't worry about him. I think
He's not dead?
He's in the Indian airport.
I never thought this guy would be running an airport. That's such a change in careers.
What was it?
Before, he was the president of Iran.
Yeah.
Now, an airport in India?
I don't know what this bit is right now.
I don't
man.
either. I'm sorry. Okay. I wanted to look.
Did we watch the plane crash now?
No,
please?
I want to know where it is first. How do you spell it? Tell me. India.
Ahmed Airport. A-H-M-E-D.
A-H-M-A-D.
M-E-D. Airport.
Airport. Ahmad Airport. Got it. That doesn't seem right. Wait. Ahmedabad. Okay. We're getting someplace. Coordinates. Okay.
Dude, this can't be how you normally use the internet. I can't believe this, Dan. You're trolling all of us right now. This can't be your ordinary.
No, it is.
There's no possible way.
Boom! Look how I landed there.
There's no possible way.
It's all about reducing key clicks. That's not the north middle, my friend.
I would say it's up.
That's the western. That's about as west as you can get.
Well, I was going to when India still owned all of Pakistan.
Okay. All right. Back to the Bird Notice would be a really good show. It would be a really good show for like National Geographic to do for kids. It would be a show. It would be like styled like Burn Notice, but it'd be about birds. And then they would go out and they would do crazy adventures to.
The birds would, or people watching birds?
The birds.
Okay.
The people watching are us. The
We
birds.
already have a
It would
show
be like
that.
it would be like Burn Notice.
Have you ever heard of DuckTales?
I understand that, but it would be like Burn Notice, but with birds.
Give me a sample episode 1.
You have to give me more time to think on it.
Okay.
Okay.
I think the first one would explore the tension that exists between environmentally friendly actions versus actions that hurt animals. So I think that the first one would be the birds would get together to investigate a whole bunch of other birds that would either be missing or they would be showing up with the whole bottom of their bodies like fucked up. And eventually they
I feel like that this is
figure out
already
the root cause is
fire pits.
gasless fire pits, correct. And because they can't see the gas coming out of them, they land there. And as they're sitting there, they get cooked on the bottom and they've got to fly away or die.
Hilarious. Okay. Movie.
The pilot of Air India's doomed flight out of Ahmedabad issued a desperate mayday call moments before smashing into a doctor's hostel. Captain Sumit Sabharwal warned the plane was losing power. But
Do you remember when there was the accident with was it Chinese or Korean people? And like they fucked it up. Someone called in and it was like, yeah, the pilot was like we too low and something wrong. They fucking read it out in the show.
In English?
What?
Or why would they say there was an accident? Was this in English?
There was a plane that went down.
Okay.
And a U.S. agency, not U.S. agency, a news station was reporting on it. And they're like,
And they said something wrong with the plane?
they said, you know what? I think it's best if we'll just come back to this in a second. Wait, there's a person? What the? Hello? That's not what I'm looking for. Okay, here we go. This is such a classic. This is actual newscast from San Francisco reporting on the names of flight crew in the Asiana.
Is still trying to determine the cause of death and whether she was already dead when the truck hit her. We have new information now also on the plane crash. KTVU has just learned the names of the 4 pilots who were on board the flight. They are Captain Sum Ting Wong, Wee Tu Lo, Ho Li Fook, and Bang Ding Ao. The NTSB has confirmed these are the names of the pilots on board Flight 214 when it crashed.
I'm sorry. You know what? Actually,
We know this meme.
I'm not.
This is the oldest meme on the internet, Dan.
You know
We've
what?
watched this 20
I
times.
don't care. I like that I can laugh at this meme, and
I'm laughing. It's funny.
I feel
We've seen it
sorry
before.
for you. I feel
It's
sorry
good.
for
It's
you
a good meme.
that you can't laugh at it.
No, we did laugh. It's funny.
You didn't.
We did.
I feel sorry for you.
It's funny.
I feel sorry for you.
You know that there was a newer version where somebody trolled
You're
somebody
not
like
gonna-
this, right?
but could do nothing to
They
avert the
literally got him. It
catastrophe.
was
Talk to the hand because
Oh
the
my
face ain't
God.
listening.
Radio,
you did
Mayday,
wait. What
no
do you know when the
thrust,
LA
losing
wildfires were
power,
happening?
Unable to lift. Sabharwal had years of experience.
Were you paying attention to the LA wildfires?
No.
The LA
Once
the
I
ones
found
that just
out-
happened a few months ago.
Once I found out they weren't going to take out Hassan's house, I lost interest
Well,
immediately.
they literally said that they had an Asian family that called in, and they said the name of the family was We Too Hot. I'm sorry. Okay. Just go to the beginning of this video. You ruined it because you made me delay it too much. Go.
That's really insensitive.
Go to the beginning. I want to watch from the beginning now.
Fine.
The pilot of Air India's doomed flight out of Ahmedabad issued a desperate mayday call moments before smashing into a doctor's hostel. Captain Sumit Sabharwal warned the plane was losing power, but could do nothing to avert the catastrophe. The captain called out down his radio, "Mayday, no thrust, losing power, unable to lift." Sabharwal had years of experience and had racked up 8,200 hours.
What?
I was just thinking about someone at the gym doing Mayday, lost power, cannot lift.
Okay.
Stop. Why wouldn't you just laugh at my joke? You made it awkward.
Yeah. The plane had just a few hundred feet of altitude when the power apparently cut out. The two pilots wrestled for 17 seconds with the controls before the jet careened into the buildings below.
Yeah, you think that's funny?
No. There was one
Well, you were
dude-
laughing like right before it
because I
crashed.
was thinking about the next step in this is that one dude survived. And he survived because he fucking opened up the door, the emergency hatch, and he just fucking jumped out.
No shot.
Yes.
No, zero chance that happened.
I don't know how I managed to escape. It was in front of my eyes.
It was
at the
Philip
air hostess
DeFranco?
and others died.
I thought it was a random idiot. Oh, he was never mind. He was reading someone else's thing. Go ahead.
What? No.
The sole survivor of Air India Flight 171, right? That plane that just struggled to take off, that roughly 600 feet into the air, fell back down into a medical college hostel and exploded, with it reportedly killing all 242 people on board except for this one extremely lucky man, right? Vishwas Kumar Ramesh, with him seen limping away from the wreckage in a daze, bloodied, bruised, and burned immediately after the crash. And he later told reporters, "I don't know how I came out of it alive. For a while, I thought I was going to die. When I opened my eyes, I saw I was alive, and I opened my seatbelt and got out of there. And lucky for him, he was in seat 11A, right next to the emergency exit. When the plane crashed, the section where he was seated, it collapsed into the ground floor of the hostel. So while the aircraft's midsection...
Okay, well, I thought it was way more based than this.
I mean, that's still...
I thought it would be way more based if he was like, this shit's going down, fucking kicked out the door, and just fucking jumped out the plane.
That would be crazy. But how
would you do that? You think you would ever do that?
No, you would never make that assessment in...
You might if you're like, we're cooked.
How would you know that? From
You wouldn't.
So
Well,
you
what
would
about
never
if
make
they're
that
like,
assessment?
we're crashing?
They're not going to announce that.
Yeah, you would just see it. You would have to.
How would you see it in the inside of the plane where you're looking on the side?
You know, you feel it in your body.
Oh, for all the plane crashes you've been in.
No, you see like, oh, we're cooked. That's it. We're going. We're gonna hit the ground in like 2 minutes. I know it for sure.
2 minutes? They said 17 seconds, Dan.
7 seconds. You have no time to act. Thunk, comes in, out, boom, go, jump. You wouldn't do it.
There'd be a good skit.
You know what this is?
The good skit.
Will Smith
Yeah.
moving the table over to him. That's what, you're not a free thinker. And the other guy, he'd have a little smirk as a result because you survived.
I bet you would try to do it, and then you would be punished for all the years of flying in an airplane where you didn't listen to the lady tell you how to open the emergency exit, and you'd be fucking with it. You'd be like, oh God, I didn't listen. And then
It pulls in it out. You pull it in, and then you have to pull it in.
What, like you're in a submarine? You would
pull
die.
it in.
You would die. You would die.
No, that's how you do it. See, you would be like smashing it like a fucking moron.
I would simply brace for impact and survive.
You would die.
I wouldn't.
Like all the other people on this.
Imagine dying in a plane crash.
Yeah, that's all.
There's like 100 people in front of you that have to die first.
You would cover yourself with a plastic bag, and then you would survive.
Plastic bag?
Yeah, that's how you do it. Because then the second the flames hit, the plastic bag adheres to your skin, and
melts on you?
No, you become a superhuman for like 10 seconds, and you need to use that time to get out of there.
Why would that help? Why would that make you a superhuman?
Like Spider-Man.
I don't know what that means. We should get a plastic bag and go over to your fire pit later and try this, okay? And see if it actually keeps our hands immune. Okay, keep playing.
and tail were totally destroyed, and the rows opposite him were walled off by debris and fire. The forward fuselage had partially broken off before catching fire, which opened up a narrow exit path. And with that, he said, I could see that there was space outside the aircraft, so when my door broke, I tried to escape through a little space, and I did. And then adding, when I got up, there were bodies all around me. I was scared. There were pieces of the plane all around me, saying someone grabbed hold of me and put me in an ambulance and brought me to the hospital. The hospital where you have the medical director saying that he is doing well, but is psychologically disturbed by the of them. But for now, let me know your thoughts in those comments and follow and share to stay in the loop.
Wow.
I think I prefer the AI voice to Philip DeFranco.
Which one? There are so many of them.
The one. You know the one. I'm sure we'll come to it soon.
On board. The plane crashed into an apartment.
No. Nah. All right.